Hi Capricorn, and welcome to your love reading for this is particularly for couples or significant other, whatever that means to you. Okay, I knew you were going to get a complex reading, and you have. Okay, it ends well though, and I know I shouldn't rush in to save you all, but it ends on a really good note. But quite a challenging place you're in, Capricorn, regarding your love relationships this month. This is you at the moment regarding the relationship, Five of Pentacles. Can be a money issue. So some Capricorns might be going through some financial issues in the relationship. On a much deeper emotional note, I think many Capricorns are not feeling very connected with their loved ones, a bit out in the cold emotionally, a bit isolated, just not feeling that love. I always get that, you know, the Five of Discs is that almost a bit feeling sort of orphaned, that you don't belong anywhere. So quite a painful emotional place, Capricorn. Or some could have no emotional issues, but I doubt it because the next card, and it could be purely financial. Okay, I'm definitely getting emotional, guys, though. Now, your partner sees the relationship with you as the King of Wands. It's a really interesting card, and I love reading. All the Wands males are very, very fun-loving, okay? But it's a king, so it's quite a mature commitment, although it's still based on playfulness, strong sexual, so a very strong sexuality between the two of you. It's very passionate, okay? But I feel in Capricorn, you're not fully in it. It could be low self-esteem. There's something, that Five of Discs is, you can't see it as much in this image. I don't really, it's not my favourite image of the Five of Discs in this deck, but it's someone who's just in like stormy weather. I don't know which other words to use, help me out guys, you know the cards as much as I do, okay? The fives are all about change. So there's a change in this relationship, but it's change, it's that phase of change which is painful and difficult, okay? But your partner's looking right at you, basically, and as a sort of, can I just have a look? It's a new deck. They're looking at you and they're not quite sure what's going on. They're sort of a bit puzzled. And they're holding that flame. They're just... I'm getting something really strange here, guys. They're a bit puzzled to what's going on here, because I think up to now it's maybe been a really good bond, quite a strong sexuality between the two of you, a lot of fun, a lot of passion, but you've sort of gone into this a bit of a withdrawal from it, okay? And then emotionally, the same theme. This is you protecting your heart, guarding your heart, as a sort of feeling of no more. Look, I won't let you hurt me again. For those of this is a financial issue, you're just holding on to your resources, basically. So there could have been there definitely can be a financial issue here, guys. I keep feeling a deeper issue, but it can be both, okay? But there's definitely a feeling out in the cold. You're guarding yourself emotionally from them, and you just don't want to be hurt again, okay? Now, interestingly enough, your partner emotionally is feeling like the Fool. This is a fascinating card to get here, because emotionally it's a beautiful card, because the Fool carries no baggage. They've dropped burdens, they've dropped any emotional entanglements they had. So I'm trying to see the negative side The negative side of the Fool card can be that they don't take the responsibilities too highly, that they can be a bit reckless with your emotions. On the positive side, this is someone who's healed a past, so they're not bringing into the current relationship all the stories of past wounding, all their exes and everything like that. Okay, so they're emotionally entering into this place, and I can see both sides of this picture, because I don't know why you're guarding yourself from the positive manifestation of the Fool. So I'm thinking for some Capricorns who are really feeling guarded, you're guarding yourself against more, maybe the more negative side of it, which is that feeling of this person is not taking any responsibility. They're not, they're just going here and they're going there, and you're sort of saying no more, that you want them to sort themselves out a little bit. Okay. On the positive note, you could have a partner who's been freeing themselves from other obligations. I don't know, beautiful card to have here. If you are meeting them as the Fool, but you're not, you're still guarding yourself from them, okay? Oh, please let me know. Oh, I'm quite intrigued here. Now, the outcome, you've got 3 cards as the outcome. The final outcome is a 2 of Cups, but you've got a few cards before you get there, guys. Two of Swords, stalemate, okay? Decision has to be made. And then you've got the 3 of Swords, so I think there could be a triangular relationship here. It could be all sorrow, because if you do look, the storm is behind, but the memory is still within the heart, so there could have been some deep pain caused here. This could be someone who's been in a 3-way relationship, who's been cheating, but the outcome is a 2 of Cups, which is the soulmate and the union card. So, oh listen guys, I keep having to do this, hold this up guys, because as you know, someone's copying my channel. Sorry, thank you, I know you don't mind. This is a complex story, okay? It's a stalemate, and I think it's a stalemate either because of some really big past sorrow, or there's been a 3-way relationship. I know you got this for your general reading, Capricorn, didn't you? And I knew that's why you were going to get a complex reading. But I think by the end of the month, the issues be starting to be resolved. Because this is you meeting them on an emotional nature. You're no longer having to protect yourself. And if you're no longer having to protect yourself, it's because something fundamentally has moved. It could be that it's moved from your mind. So you've taken these swords out your heart and decided to leave the past in the past. Or they've done the work of the Fool and they've released anything that had to be released. I don't know, Capricorn. It's a general reading. Only you know what these cards mean to you. I'm literally just the guide. And it's your intuition and your life experience that brings them to life. I think to say fascinating reading, Capricorn. I'd love to know what's going on. If you want to message me, I'll always message you back. You can get my email in the About section of my channel. And I'm going to hold this up again. So you can't copy me. Intriguing reading, Capricorn. I wish you all the best. There's a reason why you're needing to protect yourself. Always trust your instincts. And if you're feeling something's not right here, then you have to maybe trust yourself a little bit that there's something not right. And maybe they're not taking the responsibility for it. They're being too, you know, what's your problem? but there's a problem for you in how they're behaving. And then the old stalemate, and then the heartache, and then back to the love. Fascinating, Capricorn. Please let me know what happens, okay? And loads of love. Bye.